As you can see, this is my first attempt to go in live. We can't seem to get the camera up at the moment, but we will carry on going, shall we? To see what we can get. No, we can't get that. Let's go back again. Ah, dear me. Sorry about this, folks, but these things are all sent to try, aren't they? Let's unplug the camera. Let's plug the camera back in again. And shall we? Right, okay then. So what we're saying is now is what we've got on the screen should be going out live to you out there, and there's a picture of me in the corner. Anyway, welcome. What we're going to do today is I'm going to unbox a lawnmower. Now, for years, I've messed around with rusty old mowers from the tip, and I've made mowers that and tried to keep them going. But I decided eventually I am going to buy myself a new mower. What mower to buy, I asked myself. Should I get a petrol one? Oh, I don't know. I did and ah about a petrol one, but I decided in the end, no, I would not get a petrol one. So we're going to get electric. And then I thought, do you know what? They now make battery ones. So I'm going to try and look at this battery one I bought. As you can see, I haven't unboxed it yet. It's come from Toolstation in the UK. It's made by Hawksmoor, hand-propelled cordless lawnmower. It's got two batteries in it. Apparently they're 36-volt batteries, so hopefully they will last long enough. So what we're going to do now is make sure that this stream is all working, because I don't want to unpack it all and find out that why have we not got... That's better. Right, so we've got rid of some of the advertising. We still have a bit of advertising on the top. If this obviously works, I'll get the pro version so we can get rid of that silly advertising, because we don't want the advertising, do we? Anyway, let's open the box up, see what we find, shall we? Now, this is a unpack, assemble and test live. So there's going to be no editing or no nothing. So if I cut myself or do anything that isn't right, lo and behold, guess what? You'll see blood. But there we go. Right, here we go. So there we go. Wow. Well, it certainly is very well packed up, might I say. Let's just see. It doesn't say how do you get it out of the box without destroying it. I've always found these. Well, look, there's the bag. That's obviously the grass bag. Which clips on, see the clips of, possibly they didn't put the clips on in the first place, so shall we put the clips on? These are clips that go round the frame. I don't know if you can see that, round the frame of the grass box. So we're going to put these on, shall we? I always think if you do something live, then you see exactly what happens, don't you? So there we go, one grass box. Hey, what we got? Now, out of the grass box come a box full of bits and pieces. We'll have a look at that in a minute, shall we? Let's carry on unpacking, shall we? Now, you can't see my face, so should I put it on so you can see my face? Oh, you can see me in the little corner bit, can't you? That's okay, we'll carry on anyway. Now, we've got bubble wrap. Well, of course, you always have miles of bubble wrap, don't you? Keeps the grandkids happy hours, so that does pop in that. We've got an instruction manual. Cordless lawnmower. How many languages is it in? It's normally, it's all in English. Oh, that's good. Do we use instruction manuals? Of course we bloody would. Excuse me. Of course we don't, do we? We always try to assemble things as we go along. More bubble wrap. More bubble wrap. And oh look, we've got a handle. I'll tell you what, you get all the bits in here, don't you? I don't see. Oh yeah, it comes from another box of bits. We got another box of bits, and what have we got here? We got some handle bits. So, I was going to do this outside and show you how to assemble it outside. But unfortunately, the weather, how am I going to get into this without ripping it? Because I don't like ripping things. You know, if I take something to pieces, I always think, well, that's got to be ripped. it's got to be ripped somehow. I've got a feeling that it's caught up on the rivets. Has it? Oh, good. 3 hours to assemble the lawnmower and 1 hour 50 to get it out of the bubble wrap. There we go. Bubble wrap's all ripped up. Right, so we got one of them as well now. Well, you think you could be watching paint dry, couldn't you? Which possibly would be more interesting than watch me putting a mower together. But there you go. Right, there we go. And go again. Woo, right. That's that bit out now. Now we're going to try and get the mower out. It looks like it comes out now. I think I've taken everything out. So what we're going to do is lift it up now. And carefully push the box away. Hey, carefully. When have I ever done anything carefully? Never. Anyway, look, there it is. It's a mower. Wish it had brakes on it, because then it won't fall off the table, will it? Because that would be a disaster, wouldn't it? Break it before I even get it going. Right, so there's the box. We'll put the box away. Right, so here we have it. Looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah. Yes. Right. Anything in there? No. Oh, there. Do yucky things. That's to raise the wheel up and down. Let's turn it over. Let's have a look. See if there's. Oh yeah, there's a nice. Oh yeah, there's a lovely blade in there. Look at that. Well, looks good, doesn't it? Hey, does that not look good? Right. Before we go any further, I'm going to put the mower to one side. Yeah, and have a look what's in these boxes, because if you don't know what's in the boxes, you don't know what you've got to do with it. So let's undo this box, shall we? Ah, 2 batteries, 2 lithium batteries. Well, if we get a charger with it, you would have thought so, wouldn't you? Right, so we've got 2 batteries, yeah, 18 volts. They don't look like anybody else's batteries, so how does it charge up then? Ah, that's really interesting, couldn't it? That's most probably why it was so cheap, it doesn't come with a charger. Right, there we go. No, I stand corrected. Eat my words. One shot. Look at that. Hey, what? Look at that. That's it's a double charger, so you can charge both batteries up at the same time. What I'm going to do is, obviously, I'm going to put the batteries on charge, right? Because we can then hopefully show the thing working. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this hasn't gone too bad at all, really, is it? So here we go. We're just going to do this. The only, so doing it live like this, you've only got the one camera position, so I can't really show you it. It always amazes me they put these plastic bits on. Idiot tries to plug it in with the plastic bits still on it. Bloody dipstick. Right, here we go. Hey, right. Well, nothing's happened there. Why is that then? No lights come on. Ah, switch it on. Right. Ah, yeah, you can see it's got a green light and a red light, but they're not. They're just indicating the actual charging bits are here, and they're both red. So I'm glad I've charged it up. So we're charging those up now. We don't. Did that handle come? Wait, I don't know. Right. Right. Never throw nothing away. So we've got a charger. Do you know what? If that would cost me, if I had a default posh one, that would cost me more than the mower. Right. Here we go. We're going to put the mower together now. Well, it's not much to put together, really, is there? Because it's everything was in that box there, right? So these are Yeah, oh, they definitely go on there. And would you put the hmm. Okay, Ted. Now, I never like looking. Sorry, can you see me? I never like looking at the manual, right? Because I always think that's cheating. But I've got a feeling I might have to look at the manual in a minute. Shall we? Shall we bring the camera closer so you can actually see what we're up to? Right. Let's just go in a little bit so you can see what we're doing, and we're. We are just going a little bit. There we go. Ah, look at that. Can you see it? Is that better for you? Or not? Was that too? Maybe we'll come out just a little bit, shall we? There we go. Hooray! Right. Now, what we got to do now is obviously fix the handles on. So let's have a look. We've got a picture on the side of the box, which shows that these go on like this with the clip bits going inwards. So that's good. So let's undo the. Oh dear. I'm not quite sure. Is it? Ah. I was thinking, there was me thinking that the actual bolt came screwed in. I dropped something. Oh dear. Right, so that goes in there. That goes in there like that. Okay. And there's the bit I dropped, which goes in there. That washer goes on there, one would think, and then yeah, that's it. So what we're going to do now is do these up. I don't know where it comes from. I presume it's Chinese. Everything these days comes from China, doesn't it? So. I obviously went up too far with that, didn't I? Because it. Oh, there we go. That must have got one more. I don't like. I think I would prefer. Oh no, that's actually quite. That is quite solid, believe it or not. Shall we just do one more turn? No, that was definitely too tight. I always think things should be stiff, but never over stiff. Does that make sense? Shouldn't be too tight. Right, well that's that one on. And as I say, the picture says that on the outside and that on the inside. So let's do this one again. That on the inside, that on the outside. We're just going to undo this. Being careful not to let the little bit fall out this time. What it is it's a little in the middle, like a little shafty thing. Collar. We call it a collar, shall we? Shafty thing. Here we go. Well, all I can say, very easy to put together, isn't it? Yeah? Very easy indeed. Excuse me. I did say easy, didn't I? Not that easy, obviously. I always think these things are designed for children of 8 years old and lower. So I always thought with the MFI stuff, made for, sorry I'm not allowed to say that, am I? Made for friendly idiots, made for MFI. We know what the middle word is, but I'm not allowed to say it because otherwise YouTube will shut me down, and then you won't get to see the finish of this wonderful lawnmower. There we go. So there you go. So that's them two up and done. Right. Now we've got to put the the actual control one on now. Look at this. Which way up would it go, would you think? Yes, because look, you've got a clippy thing in here to go in there, which is an, oh, look at that. Oh, that's good, isn't it? An emergency stop. So look, that's going to go on there. There's another hole there, and there's a hole there. They've not given me no extra screws, have they? So, see, I would have thought there's two holes in here. Oh, you can't see it, can you? Let me just get you put the camera a bit closer, and I can see you can tell me whether I'm doing it right or wrong. Right, let's just go in a little bit. Oh, that's gone out. Right. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what we're looking at. So what we're doing, we're up here at the moment. What we're doing is putting the bit on here. Now, as you can see, this is on the top one. So I presume it's for different heights, you see, and this is fixed on here and there. But I'm thinking of putting it on the bottom one to give it more leverage. So that's what we're going to do. I'll mostly read the instructions, and it'll say in a minute, whatever you do, don't use the bottom hole. But yeah, that's me, isn't it? Oh, that's easier, isn't it? Look at that. Right, here we go. Putting a lawnmower together. Do you know what? I think my mother might have been able to do this. Oh, dear. Now, oh, look at that. That's spot on. That is, isn't it? Now that one goes on there. Now this is very awkward because you have to put that shafty thingy in there and then find the hole and then do the hole up. Do you know, I don't think that is quite awkward, especially when you're wearing glasses. I don't know. If you want to go and make a cup of tea, you're quite welcome to. Have your second cup of tea while I'm putting this together. Oh, God. Now I've dropped it. Oh dear. Just bear with me. Ugh, it's not working very well at the moment. What I'm going to do is do it differently. What I'm going to do is support that on my shoulder. Oh dear me. No. Yeah, that's it. Hooray! It doesn't want that many. Right. I haven't done it up 100% yet. It's good, that little other photo. I have to say, this is the first live assembly thingy I've ever done. So I hope you're enjoying it. Let's undo this one. Ooh. Right, here we go. So that goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there. And with a bit of luck and a strong wind, I don't know where that saying comes from, with a strong wind. Right, I'll do that a bit. No. You can do, I see why now. That's it. Yeah, undo another one. I suppose this is better than wing nuts, but if these plastic things ever broke, I presume you could buy wing nuts and put wing nuts on there, couldn't you? Look at that, even the cable fits. Wow. Well, there it is, it's all together. Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, good old man. Ah, I now know where this goes. It's the handle. Let's have a look. You're up there. Just a minute, I'll put the camera down here so you can see it. Oh, dear me. I need a professional cameraman, don't I, to work with me? Hey, I need a professional cameraman to operate the camera. Yeah. Here we go. That's out to there. Now let's go back. Where are we now? Go down onto the lawnmower. There we go. Right, then. Now, I was hoping to go out and do some cutting, but obviously with this, now this doesn't screw in, so I presume it just clips in, does it? Can only go one way, which is that way. Well, it says it's that way, so it goes in that way. No, it doesn't go, so you've got to go in there. I presume this is just a clippy-inny thing. Ow! No, it caught my hand. Bum! Oh, shouldn't have said that, should I? There we go. Right. So there's the handle off. Can you see the handle off? Right, so then this would just clip on there, does it? Yeah. So there it is. One fully assembled mower. Look, if you hadn't noticed, look, that's where the batteries go. Hey. Right, what I'm going to do now is just put these batteries in. They're not charged up, obviously. So I'm going to just put the batteries in, just see if it makes a noise. If it makes a noise, then we're going to have a nice cup of tea. And if we can get the batteries, of course, off the charger. Nice charger that is. Right, so that goes up there like that. I've no idea how long the batteries will last, but see, so they just slide in like that. Right, will it make a noise? No. Oh, it's got a safety switch. Of course it has. Let's push that over. Are you ready? Well, thumbs up. It's all together. It's all working, right? Unfortunately, it's raining hard. As it's raining hard, I can't go out and cut the grass with it, but never mind, let's just put it up a little bit, then you can see me, and right, so, well, you can't see me. It's a bit pointless, this camera, isn't it? Because, matter of fact, I could go down, couldn't I? I could pretend to sit down. Here, let me put the thing there, right, and then I'll come down, right. Right, what, oh, that's all stored there. Look at that. First opinion. Oh, too low now, aren't I? Never mind. That'll be all right. Right, first opinion. It looks good. It looks solid. It went together very easy. I must admit, for me to put something together without looking at the instruction manual is good. So I'm going to score it. Apart from those handles, I'm going to score it a 9. Can't be bad, can it? Good 9 points for that. Yeah, batteries are okay. You know, I wish the EU, I know we're not in the EU no more, are we? We left. But the EU brought out a wonderful rule that all phones had to have a USB-C connector. Sometimes it doesn't matter whose phone you bought, whether it was Apple, Samsung, cheap Chinese one, you always could plug your charger. Why can we not have standardized batteries? Right? So it doesn't matter if you go to here to a company called Hawksmoor, or whether you go to DeWalt, or whether you go to Aldi's or Morrison's or Tesco's and buy something that runs off a battery. If it's a 20-volt battery, which this is 20 volts, a 20-volt battery should fit everything, shouldn't it? Whether it's a drill, a grinder, a paint sprayer, the wife's the wife's hairdryer. No matter, they should all be but never mind. Anyway, so I'm going to switch off now. I've given it a 9 for a thing. We're going to, when it stops raining tomorrow, we'll take it out, give it a try, and then I can give you a full review of it. Okay, thanks a lot. Don't forget, it doesn't come from China. It's got Chinese writing on it. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for watching. If anybody has watched, if you haven't watched, don't worry. I've enjoyed myself. I better put it together anyway, wouldn't I? We're going to put everything back in the box with the receipt. So if anything goes wrong with it, you can return it, can't you? Yes, but always credit card receipt or your debit card, whatever card it is. The receipt from the supplier, in this case this is Toolstation, who might I say, the Toolstation people in Fakenham were absolutely perfect. Great service, especially Neil. Congratulations, Neil, well done. But I always put everything in the box, all the wrapping, all the cling film, if there's polystyrene, no matter what comes in that box, hint from Ted, put it all back in the same box, right? Even down to the little cable things that they'd undo the cable with. Can you see those little things? Put them all in the box with the instruction manual, okay, with the receipt, and then put that box somewhere safe. We always put it in the loft, but my advice is always put the receipt in the box, because it's quite easy to find something that big, alright, that finding a little piece of paper for the receipt is always hard, isn't it? Thanks a lot, be good, be happy, I'm off, cheers biggies, bye. Oh, don't forget to look after those animals, thank you, bye. I wonder if it worked, might not have worked. I could have spent the whole last half hour doing this video and nothing's happened and it hasn't gone live. Oh well, never mind. Bye.